The use of outlining with custom views can be quite useful because we can effectively use the outlining tool to decide which columns and rows are hidden for us and then save our custom view from that point. So if we take the Sales 2013 file, we're going to create the first custom view, which is everything as we see it. And we'll call that full view. So that's as we see it, hidden rows, columns and print settings, the default. So there's no hidden rows and no columns. If we then go to the data ribbon and bring in auto outlining, you can see that puts our little expansion and contraction marks. And we could sort of contract all the way to 1 and 1, which just gives us our H1 grand total. Now, as well as the custom view having the ability to save this view, it can save it without these outline symbols on here. If we go to File, Options, Advanced, and scroll down quite a way to Display Options for this worksheet. And we remove this tick here that says Show Outline Symbols if an outline is applied. Okay, and that way we can see the outline symbols have disappeared. We could also take away the column and row headings because at the moment people can see that there are missing columns because it goes from A to J and missing rows because it goes from 1 to 22. So we can remove those from the View ribbon by removing headings and we get a very simple spreadsheet which just says H1 1696 is the total. Let's save that as our custom view. And it will not only retain the fact that we've hidden away lots of columns and rows, it will also remember that we don't want to see the row and column headings and the outlining symbols themselves. So add, and we'll call that CEO view for the top manager. Okay, now in order to get back to where we were, we need to go back to custom views, choose the full view and show. And that brings everything back, including the column headings, the outline symbols, and all the hidden rows and columns. Let's choose the compression option 2, which shows us the quarters, but we'll leave the regions on, so north, south, east and west, but only for banana. I don't want to see the pear nor the apple ones. So I've chosen a different set of hidden options. I'm also going to turn off those headings as well. So that's the options, advanced, right the way down to let's not show the outline symbols. And in the same area, I can take the row and column headers off as well. Okay. And we'll save that custom view, add as quarters. Okay. And now we have 3 custom views. We could go on, we could add 4 and 5, and we can simply move between them by saying, let's see the full view, which is everything with the outlining symbols, custom views, quarters, which is just the quarters with no symbols and no headers and rows, and then the CEO view, which is just the grand total for the whole half year. So by using the outlining tool, we're able to easily hide columns and rows and then save those as custom views so that we simply then click between to see the next, to see the next. Now it could be that you change to CEO view and you email a copy of this file through to your CEO and he just gets the grand total. That grand total is still being fed by the cells that are hidden away, but he cannot see the hidden cells. And unless he knows about custom views, he doesn't know how to get those hidden cells back. So the hidden columns and the hidden rows and the row and column headings that we've hidden away as well. So it could be quite a useful tool in that way to stop somebody from playing with the hidden values. If nothing else, it's useful for just being able to move very quickly between different views of the same spreadsheet.